Have you ever thought how much time does it take to visit every single city in Metro Manila in one day? No? Just me? No. Metro Manila is regarded as having one of the worst traffic situations in the world, with an average motorist going 10 kilometers in 25 minutes. Encircling all of Metro Manila would mean going for 100 kilometers, or about 4 hours. That is if you are going at a constant speed. What if you're a commuter? Is it even possible to visit every city in Metro Manila in just one day? Well, I found a way. With the help of researching routes and some bending the law, I formulated a route that lets commuters visit every city in Metro Manila and encircle the entire region. A route that passes through all 16 local governments of Metro Manila. The only thing I have to do now is actually visit every city in Metro Manila in one day. That is kilometer 0. And now we're gonna fucking do this shit, okay? Time starts now, 5:30. Starting at kilometer 0, we follow the kilometer markings for a sense of distance, followed by the total distance. Even if a part of me is within the boundaries of a city, that counts as visiting it. I can only use forms of public transportation. That means no rideshare like Grab, Angkas, and Joyride. I can use jeepneys, trains, tricycles, or just walking. To make things fair, I only use transportation with a set route, counting Pateros and North Caloocan as separate cities, and I can only use one expressway. And besides the train, I'll have to face the Metro Manila traffic for most of the challenge. How bad could it be? Set out, without. So we're right now going to Taft Avenue to board the LRT. Time check 5:40. It's been 10 minutes and we're still here in Lento Park, so we have to hasten up a bit. After almost missing out on this train, which by the way doesn't really matter because the train waits in the station in the morning regardless, we pass by the city of Pasay and head on to the next stop of the journey.
Approaching Redemptorist Asiana Station. Paparating na sa PITX Station. Approaching.
Uy, PTX! They say that PTX is the first and largest land port here in the Philippines. Land port, aka both a terminal and a mall. We go to gate 9 to Alabang. See, I didn't really explain the rules of here. I mean, I'll explain it in the video, I guess, but like I can. Yeah, I already explained it. Now, I really tried to try and explore a lot of cities in this video, but unfortunately, it's just not possible, man. Look, a lot of cities are not fun to be in, I'm gonna be honest. And also, there's a lot of cities like I like more so inner and also outer, where like it's impossible to make a loop of Metro Manila without actually skipping a few notable spots. So unfortunately, yeah, we have to skip a huge chunk of cities. Since we've already used an expressway, that means we can't use any other expressway for the remaining part of the challenge. And we still have a long way to go. Fortunately, I was on a bus for quite some time, so I would get some rest, right? Touchdown, Malabon! So yeah, the bus ride wasn't particularly nice. The sun was on me all the fucking time, and there was barely any air conditioning. And the road itself was, I didn't expect anything else really. I expected to be heavily traffic, and I was correct. We have now passed two cities, Las Piñas and Muntinlupa, and now we're gonna go to Sucat. Whew, very hot. Fortunately, they have these footbridges that are particularly long. You can see how long this is. Not ideal, however, that the electric cables are right above us. We're gonna go to, oh my god, look. We're gonna take, I think, at most 3 jeeps. One going to Sucat, one going to Bayan ba? I'll say Bayan, Bikutan, and then to Pateros. I have to apologize, but I didn't record much of this part of the challenge. Not just because it was pretty much just houses, but also because I've already been here from a failed attempt, which you can watch on the second channel. By now, we've visited 6 cities and are heading on to the 7th, which is actually a municipality, but hey, no city left behind, except for one in which you'll know more about later on in the video. Time check 10:14. Landing in Pateros. Now we're gonna go to Guadalupe. Now you may be asking this, or not, but why am I standing on the left side of the train? Well, technically, the border of the city of San Juan is in the middle of the avenue. However, on Google Maps, the border actually extends further into the rail line. So technically, I'm in San Juan right now. Look, I know I'm bending the law a bit here, but it's a compromise I'm willing to take. Not only do I have to spend a bit of money and time just to dip down to San Juan for a bit, but it's San Juan. Nobody really cares. It is now past Marikina and Pasig, and the city will stop now. Navotas. For the Navotas. If I have to be honest, this part of the challenge was honestly the most comfortable for me. There was no traffic, I didn't have to move to another form of transportation, and it wasn't fucking hot. Honestly, I wouldn't want them to replace another type of transportation, but thank God for minibuses. At this point, I was so fucking tired. All I've been doing for the past quarter of the day has been just sitting and waiting, but I only have 5 cities left to visit. Sure, the duration of this challenge exceeded my expectations, but what could go wrong? What I didn't know was that this challenge wasn't going to treat me any better. Heading to Novaliches, the cloud was looking not quite the friendliest of clouds. What I later found out was that it was raining very heavily down south. I mean, very heavily. It did sprinkle a little when I got to Novaliches Bayan, but it didn't really rain. Maybe things will go smoothly after this. And then traffic. Traffic. Traffic, endless traffic, pure red on the map. Thankfully, by MacArthur Highway to Monumento, things were looking better. We're currently in Caloocan, Monumento, the last two cities, or I guess the last city in this journey. We're gonna go now. Okay, finally we get to complete this stupid fucking challenge now. Going to turn 5. I've been doing this challenge for 11 and a half hours. 11 and a half hours, by the way, like a full and a half day. We've been doing this stupid challenge of going to every fucking city in Metro Manila. Like, God, I hate this fucking challenge though. Like, I estimated this challenge to be completed by 2 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. The last city of the video. The last city. I'm here. After 100 kilometers, almost 12 hours, I visited every city in Metro Manila in one day. Is there a more efficient and faster route for this? Yeah. In total, I spent 253 pesos for non-student beep card holders, which is kinda discontinued for now, a total of 288 pesos. Calculating based on discounted fares is right around 200 pesos. The cats, the traffic, the routes, it's volatile, depends on the time and place. But while I did struggle during this challenge, I couldn't have imagined how much others have to struggle like this daily. Commuters, conductors, and many others are forced into these lapses in urban design and traffic management. And unfortunately, this will remain and could get worse over the years if nothing is done. And I think the best thing that you can do as a citizen is to bring up these concerns. Have a sidewalk in your local area that you're concerned with, publicize it. Complain to the public, complain to the government. Why is this not getting fixed? Why is our situation not getting fixed? Why is it not being improved? And I can guarantee you that that voice will be amplified by others. If you want to watch the failed attempt or you want to hear my thoughts about the challenge, then you can go over to my second channel and watch those.